is Alifah Frischa Maharani from class 04 SIGP 003. And now I want to present meaning and semantics from semantics courses for midterm exam. Alright, so what is semantics? Semantics is a field of linguistics that studies the meaning of linguistic entities such as words, phrases, grammatical forms, and sentences. It doesn't cover the meanings of actions or phenomena in general. However, semantics is interested in the meanings of verbal actions, which are utterances of linguistic material. Since language use provides the data for semantics, the meanings of linguistic utterances are also important for this field of study. The first one, there is levels of meaning. Even if we restrict the study of meaning the words and sentences, the notion of meaning has to be further broken down into different levels at which we interpret words and sentences. Next, there is expression meaning. The concept of expression meaning, which is the general meaning of words, phrases, and sentences independent of any specific context. It breaks down the meaning of a sentence by analyzing the meaning of each word and how they function together. The example sentence is, "I don't need your bicycle." The passage explains how each word contributes to the overall meaning for the sentence. For instance, need refers to something being necessary. Bicycle refers to a two-wheel vehicle. Your indicates the bicycle belongs to the addresses, and don't negates the need and specifies the present tense. So, expression meaning is a theoretical concept that helps us understand the potential meaning that words and sentences hold. It's a useful tool for analyzing language and how it functions for communication. The next, there is utterance meaning. The concept of utterance meaning, which is the meaning a sentence gets when it's used in a specific context. The other contrasts two scenarios. Scenario one, Mary tells her neighbor John, "I don't need your bicycle," because her daughter returned the car. Here, the meaning is clear. Mary refers to John's actual bicycle and the sentence is true. And the scenario 2. Two children are playing with cards. One says, "I don't need your bicycle," while referring to a card with a bicycle picture. Although the words are the same, but the meaning is different. Bicycle here refers to the picture, not an actual bicycle. And next, there is communicative meaning. The concept of communicative meaning, which is the intended meaning conveyed by a speaker in a specific context. It goes beyond the literal meaning of the words, which is its expression meaning, and the meaning derived from the context, which is utterance meaning. The author argued that communicative meaning is the primary level of interpretation in verbal exchanges. They introduced speech act theory to explain how speakers perform different kinds of acts, requests, promises, refusals, etc. through their utterances. This passage concludes by distinguishing between semantics, which focus on expression and utterance meaning, and pragmatics, which deals with communicative meaning. And the next material, there is sentence meaning and compositionality. This passage discusses the differences between word meaning and sentence meaning. The word meanings, called lexical meanings, are stored in our minds and learned, while sentence meanings, however, are not directly memorized. The key concept is compositionality. We understand sentences by combining the meanings of individual words and how they are arranged, rather than having a pre-learned meaning for the entire sentence. There are exceptions. Some new words can be understood based on patterns. Example, mousify from mouse. And some complex expressions like proverbs have fixed meanings. The early bird catch the worm. Okay, so next there is grammatical meaning. Rules govern how word forms affect meaning. Example, singular nouns refer to one thing. Syntactic structure and communication rules. Words are grouped into units, MPs and VPs, with specific rules. Sentences have a complex structure with subject, verb, and object. Rules determine meaning based on individual parts and their arrangement. And the last material, there is the principle of compositionality. This passage explains the principle of compositionality, a core principle in semantics. This principle states that the meaning of a complex expression is built from the meanings of its individual parts, words, and the way these parts are structured together in grammar. Bottom-up process. Word meanings combine following grammatical rules to create the meaning of the whole expression. Focus on linguistic information, words, grammar, structure, not context, and leads to subdisciplines in semantics, lexical semantics, compositional word semantics, etc. Okay, the conclusion is semantics help us understand how we create and interpret meaning in language. By analyzing different levels of meaning and how grammar contributes, we can appreciate the complexity of human communication.